many of you know me, I'm the owner of North Kansas City Dairy Queen across the street. And I've come to address the council tonight and ask them several questions concerning their decision on the food pod truck program at Macon Park. When I got up this morning, I was enjoying a cup of coffee and watching the morning news, and I was informed of this program by Channel 4 News, inviting everybody to come down and enjoy the food trucks in North Kansas City. It's the first I've heard of it, so I got a little bit involved today and dug into it. I really don't understand your decision. I don't know what the bonuses or the pluses are for the community, but I can tell you a few of the negatives. In the 3-block area just down on Armour here, there's over 15 restaurants. That's a lot of storefronts. That's a lot of businesses. You're bringing in competition for us that have been here a long time, paid our taxes, paid our business license at $25 plus 50 cents per $1,000 of business, pay taxes on our utilities that go to you folks, and a number of other things, along with the fact that most of the restaurants around here have tried to be good citizens and do extra for the community. I know that the park board is administering this program, and for the last 5 years, when they've had the entertainment in the park every summer, they came down and asked me for donations. I've offered anywhere from 50 to 100 ice cream cones to be given away each year. The food trucks are coming in at the prime time between 10 and 2, the prime time in this small community when the restaurants have to make the majority of the money they make selling their food. This is a daytime community, and the lunch business is important to everybody. They bring the truck in, they compete against us for 4 hours, and they drive away, leaving us to hire all the local children and residents. I have a number of kids from North Kansas City High School working for me now, and have for the last 23 years. I have residents that are currently living here that work for me, and so do most of the restaurants in this area. Most of the young people in North Kansas City are employed by the restaurants in this community. The restaurant business is not an easy business to begin with. It's a tough business. There are businesses up and down the street that are getting by. They're not getting rich. And the last thing we need to do is compete with a city-sponsored competitor. And I do mean sponsored. I believe it was the Parks and Recreations Department that put flyers out all over town sponsoring this and letting people know it was there. They've never done that for my business. Never once. None of the restaurants that I know here, other than at the time of Snake Saturday, are announced on television to come down and eat with us. I just am concerned, and I just got started with this today. And I'm not speaking alone for myself. I've met with Jim Chappell. He feels exactly the same way I do. And I've met with several other businesses on Main Street today, which also feel the same way as I do. I don't know what else to say. I just have to express my opinion. I am not in any way trying to say that I don't want to be a forward-thinking individual. I always want the best for this community. And I think I've demonstrated over the years when somebody's come and asked for support or help, I've given it. Whether it was for the centennial celebration, I wrote a check for $300 for entertainment. Those food trucks don't do that. They drive in, they take part of the pie of the food business in this city, and they drive away. They're not here when people want something from you. They're not here occupying a storefront in a vibrant community.
Marty, thank you so much for coming up, because you're echoing a lot of our feelings about it. And from what I understand from the city council, this is a 1-month trial. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So, appreciate your comments, and
Thank
very
you.
well done, and you
Thank
didn't
you,
throw
Chief.
anything. Good for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you all.
Yes, I agree with that. We certainly don't want to bring in something that's going to hurt the existing businesses. this was brought up, it was a trial, a 1-month period. Just to clarify one thing, I think our community development department approached the Parks Board, so I don't know that it's a Parks Board event, and I don't recall Parks sending out any flyers or anything on this, to my knowledge. So thank you for coming in and speaking with us and letting us know your opinion.
I'd like to echo the same comment that my fellow councilman did. I think it's important to support in every way the local businesses in North Kansas City, and I've talked to some other people in the food industry that they're quite upset about it too. So I don't know what everybody on this council is currently thinking, but I'm thinking that it's not going to fly.
Or you could maybe come to a compromise of 1 day a week or special events at the park. Maybe that are used in the evening.
Right now, it's all up in the air. The whole situation is up in the air, and there's been no absolute decision made in any direction, other than it is a 1-month test.
Mayor.
I just wanted to also say, even going for 1 month, I think we messed up. And hopefully, from my standpoint, hopefully this, after 30 days, it'll end.
Yeah, I agree with Fred. The trouble is that the night it was passed for the 1 month, there was no negatives. Nobody came in. I wish you could pass on to the business community and the citizens to check our website and check what's on the agenda. Because if we had any negative that night, we wouldn't have passed even the trial period, I don't believe. And after talking with the gentleman who owns a little store last meeting, I don't think there's support on the council for this to go past August. But if you would, to pass on to the business people, because every once in a while they'll bring up, we didn't know anything about this. And I'm sure they didn't, and you probably didn't either. But just go to the website and check the agenda for our Tuesday night meetings, which is the 1st and 3rd, and sometimes some special ones. But that way you'll know if something affects you and come and tell us. If they came that meeting we passed the 1 month deal, it wouldn't happen. Thank you for coming tonight.
Anybody else?